Welcome back to Alternative Reality Gaming. I'm your host Lenny, and if you're lucky, one of my furry co-hosts will join us today. Your stream will begin shortly. Enjoy. Alrighty, welcome back. We are going to be playing some more Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 today. Uh, Working towards the cargo transport company. So I already have the licensing and stuff to be able to do it, but apparently you have to do a certain amount of flights and unlock some bunch of stuff. So let's work on that. The cargo flights are like an hour and a half long though, so hopefully I have some way to shorten them. I don't know of any really. Um, and I guess luckily they the Viking Air Limited's pretty dang big. I don't know that I've ever flown one of these. But plane should have autopilot, so at least there's that. I can always set autopilot if I have to go to the washroom or something, which I already kind of do, so. Kind of let everything around me load for a little bit. Check out the... Whoa. They strapped the plane down with cinder blocks? Do I gotta undo those? Or what? Because, like, my mission steps here only says remove your cock from the pedo cover. I mean, I guess it's the right shape. Alright, I don't know why I still want to undo those. Dude, that engine looks cool. I gotta check that out. Okay, so we're gonna be flying a radial engine. How many cylinders we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 9-cylinder radial? That, what? Is that math right? Yeah, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. What the fuck? A 9-cylinder radial. That is weird. I mean, I don't know what the normal count is. The only time I've ever really seen a radial besides airplanes was someone for the Lemons racing decided to stuff one in the back of an MR2. And they used a chain to attach the drive of the engine to the transmission, and the thing was slower than shit. Took forever to get up to speed. Sounded hilarious, but it got the job done, and they were able to say that they had a radial powered MR2. So there's that. Okay, so maybe I do want to scoot forward so that I can see out this window. A little more, maybe. This is kind of cool. This little flight stick thing here is weird, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Plus, I don't want to accidentally... Oh no, this thing might not actually have... Oh no. This thing doesn't have autopilot. It doesn't even have... Oh no. Maybe I should go to the washroom now, because once I get off the ground... Got an hour and a half of holding that stick. Oh, shit on me. Man, I picked the wrong mission. No, I'm doing it because I just want to know if I can handle it. So, I will be right back. I'm gonna mute this so I don't deafen anyone. and I should be all ready. I hope. 'Cause if not, this place is gonna crash. Because these are all old school gauges. So, no autopilot. But then on top of no autopilot, there's no digital altimeters, no nothing. So, oh shit. Good thing my coffee wasn't open and is sealed. So, alright, what did I do with all my stuff? I need keyboard and joystick. So, the altimeter is this feller right here. And there's a little needle and a big needle, just like on a clock. Little needle points to the first digit, and the big needle is the secondary. So, like, if it was 1,000 feet, it would be 1 and 0. If it was 1,900 feet, little arm would be at 1 and big arm would be at 9. So this should be interesting. I gotta read that thing the whole time instead of having a nice little number to read. You got your airspeed is right here. So looks like we have a max speed of 160. That puts us in the yellow. 180 is damage to the airframe. What else do we got here? Suction. That's important. We got a clock telling us that it's 1:10. I don't use non-digital clocks, so it's been a while since I've even had to read a clock. And then we got our little ball that tells us when we're level. So it just rolls back and forth as the plane rocks back and forth. Compass. What is this one here? Vertical speed. So how fast we're going up or down. So if we want to stay completely level, we got to keep that little guy level. If we want to go up or down, yeah, obvious. Alright, so what is this one? Looks like just a compass. This also looks like a compass, but has a horizontal versus... So that one I don't know. Because why would you need like a horizontal and a vertical graph within a compass? So we're going to figure that one out as we go, I guess. Temperature, oil, fuel. Ooh, fuel's important. Cylinder temp, I guess that's important. More fuel. Wait, why has it got 3? How many? So it's only one engine, but this thing's got 3 fuel pumps? Is that what's going on? No? How close can we get to this thing? I think right click gets me to zoom in. Yeah, but that didn't get me much closer. Read. Well, I guess we're gonna figure this out as we go. Trial by fire. Make sure all these throttles are down.
Captain, are you ready? Great.
No.
It's Emily, your dispatcher. Just a quick reminder about today's job.
Thank you.
Bulk on board. This is a very urgent shipment for one of our clients. Needs to get to Breton promptly.
Okay.
Skids are designed to withstand turbulence, but it's crucial that you keep a steady flight speed and adjust to changing conditions.
Speed.
Let's get the cargo there secure and on time. You have all the pertinent information in your flight packet as a reminder. Smooth sailing ahead.
Someone forgot to give me the flight packet. Request taxi? No.
Marion ground, de Havilland, November tree 6 tree 01, ready to taxi departure to the west.
Tree 6 tree.
De Havilland, November tree 6 tree 01 taxi to and hold short of runway 20 via taxiway Alpha Bravo cross runway 11 Bravo.
Holy
Contact
crap, lady,
tower
you are
on
loud
128.
as fuck.
For
Turn
when
it down a
ready.
notch. Acknowledge taxi. Taxi?
Taxiing hold short runway 20 using taxiway Alpha Bravo cross runway 11
So it
Bravo.
looks like they want me to go that way. Turn off the parking brake. How much power is it going to take to get this? I should probably figure out where like the flaps and stuff are. We got mixture, propeller lever tension. Oh. So like if you don't have it tight enough, these things will just like rattle down. That's kind of cool. I wonder if it would really do it in the game. Emergency cutoff. Wobble pump. Carburetor. What the hell is a wobble pump? Manually increase fuel pump. Let's go, guys! Just like it doesn't even do anything. It says NA. Alright. Parking brake is right there. Where's flaps? That's the one I was actually looking for. Cause are you telling me this behemoth doesn't have flaps? Carburetor heat? I mean, I feel like you should always be heating a carburetor. They suck. There we go. Still have not found flaps. Are they above me? What did I just accidentally see? The last thing I was clicked on when I go to activate the controllers. Friggin' moves it again. So there's trim. So left to right, pitch is up and down. Is that rudder? It says rudder trim. Does this thing not have like the rudder that I'm used to? I gotta use these pitch adjusters and shit. Panel lighting. I don't know what I'm doing. What are you? Flaps? Pump handbrake? Pump to operate flaps? What? How do you get it to go up and down? It says it's currently at 58%, and I don't even know how to move it. Oh shit. Don't hit that button. That's definitely not how you move it. Oh, so set it to increase or decrease. And then I don't know how to pump it though. The hell did I just break? Oh, that's the pedal. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be to figure out. Alright, we're just going to rock it with 50% flaps the whole time, I guess. Not my guess. I can't see over the front of this thing. Dunk. Just smacked a plane because they're telling me to. The hell, my music is friggin' ridiculous right now. Pretty sure it's Lonely Island, and they're singing about jizzing in their pants. I jizzed in my pants. I'm pretty sure that's Lonely Island. Crap. I can't see over this frickin' plane. And another one where the frickin' takeoff's like 1,000,000 miles away. Oh, that also means that when I go to land, I'm not gonna be able to see over the front of this. And why did it freak out when I did that? I leaned forward and it took me into like Steam VR. But um, usually when I land and I can't see over the front of the plane, I use the dashboard that has the what is it, the VFR, IFR, whatever, this color gauge, but it's digital, and it shows you the runway. So then you can just stare at that gauge. Now I'm not gonna be able to see what I'm landing on. Ugh, this is insane. Now I know what it feels like to be short. Feel bad for all you midges. My wife's a midge. When she's gone at work, I like to raise the bed about 5 inches so that when she gets home and she tries to jump into the bed, she just slams into the side of it. Oh shit. Slow down. Oh no, don't do that either. Are you kidding me? This is one of them tail dragger planes too. Crap. So now, well, I guess it's time to correct my brake settings and controls because I've been ignoring it this whole time. Let's go to controls. We want the throttle quadrant and we want to adjust these red buttons, which I honestly don't know. Should be flight control, I think. I mean, I guess brakes is ground, but okay, I guess brakes is not part of the flight controls. Uh, oh wait, you can search by input. Brake. Ooh, damn keyboard. So we need the left brake and right brakes. So we want left and right. Oh wait, this is axis? I don't want axis. Because I don't have that kind of control. Oop. We want that one to be left, that one to be right. This here we can clear, which is backspace. And now we should be good. So now I should actually have proper control. I don't understand why it moves the camera when I go into menus. Okay, so we undo the parking brake. That should be my one crash for the video. Yeah, yeah. Oh, maybe not. At least I was able to deactivate the brakes fast enough. This is gonna be ridiculous. You can barely even touch the brakes. I mean, I'm down for a challenge, but holy cow. I'm gonna get like all the way to the hold short and crash there. Oh, man. I'm also trying to remember where... Were we still in the Midwest for this flight? Because if that's the case, like I haven't seen a windsock yet to know how bad the wind is, but the weather's still pretty bad in the Midwest. Oh crap. Five years later. It's more like 5 eternities later. Holy cow. I just want to hear this plane at full throttle. I haven't even got to open it up yet. I got yelled at for putting my dick in the pitot tube cover, and now I'm getting stuck on the taxi forever. What'd that button do? Push to test, eh? Well, it works. Doesn't mean I have oil pressure. Flaps. So that tells me how much flappage I got going on, but I still don't know how to engage the flaps. Yeah. Not a clue. Really don't know if I'm ready for this flight. No autopilot for over an hour. Press F to decrease engine power? No. I'm not using a keyboard. Why couldn't I hold short here? Do I really need this whole runway to take off? I feel like this plane's pretty darn fast. It's got 9 cylinders, and it sounds cooler than my car. Kinda sounds like a Mustang, to be honest. Car, not airplane. So when I land, how do I stop this plane? Because I'm not going to be able to get full flaps, because I don't even know how to do it. I could really use some help. I don't know. We're gonna not make it. Alright, seems like that wasn't as aggressive at least. You can't use the parking brake at all. Holy cow. I already released the parking brake and it's still registered as on, but that's fine. Takeoff?
Marion Tower de Havilland November tree 6, tree 01 at runway 20 ready for departure to the west.
De Havilland, November tree 6, tree 0, 1 altimeter tree 0. For tree west departure approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 20.
So it looks like we're gonna go left out onto this runway. Acknowledge takeoff. Acknowledge.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 20 de Havilland, tree 01.
Yeah, we're gonna need these verbal commands to work with this plane. Oh, shit. Wow, this plane just friggin' takes off. What the hell did I need a runway for? Thing freaking hauls ass.
De Havilland, tree 0, 1 continue for west departure.
Acknowledge. Like, this has to be the most vertical takeoff I've ever done, and this thing is just trucking. At a little over 65 knots. Climb to 2,000. We are currently at... Oh, there's four fingers. Oh shit, I don't know how to read this as well as I thought I did.
De Havilland, tree 0, 1 leaving my airspace frequency change.
So I think that one's like the tenths. That one's the thousands, and the little guy in the middle is the hundredths, I think. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Marion Tower de Havilland, November tree 6, tree 0, 1 frequency change.
Have to enunciate like all hell. Stop beeping at me. I got your stall warning, alright? So I'm definitely way higher than I needed to be. Oh, that's awesome looking down there. I wanna go fishing. You gotta wanna go fishing, guys? See, that's what I'm actually doing. You guys think I'm playing a flight sim. I'm actually just looking for fishing spots. This is Fish Finder 2024. So I still gotta figure out how. Hey, this plane's on center tank on its own. How do I do flaps? Oh, hey, look at that! What did I do? Okay, so that moved from that bar to there. Am I supposed to be going? We're gotta deactivate flaps. Okay, so that doesn't work on the ground apparently. I got my flappage is fully deactivated. We have a mostly clear day, at least at this elevation. And this plane feels like it's flying insanely slow at its full speed, which, believe it or not, actually isn't that slow. Like it is. The Skyhawk, the Cessna, the old, or I don't want to say old, but like the one that I started out in, with the top wings, kind of like this plane. That one, I think its top speed is like 120 or 130 knots. So this one's a little faster than the Cessna. It definitely sounds cooler. Kind of surprised I can't open the windows considering the age of this plane. I feel this was one of those where they let you take your own safety in your hands and open the windows when you want to. But I guess not. Unscrew to unlock. Turn and push to exit. I definitely do not see any window levers. I mean, with how fast this thing came up off the ground, I bet you this thing would do some wicked barrel rolls. Oh, wait, there's cargo. I was just about to do it too. I would have wrecked the cargo. That's funny as shit. Lag. So something when I look down, it does not like. But when I'm in the plane, it's okay-ish. Maybe not. I'm just sitting. Wait. So when I look down at the cluster, the FPS drops. But then when I look off into the distance, it goes up by quite a bit. And then when I look out the window over here to the side, it's like, no, no, and it tanks again. It's probably the reflections on the glass. I know in Flight Sim 2020, the window reflections really, really hurt performance. I don't see why this would really be any different. So I think we got long enough ahead of us that I should be able to grab this, move it to a less conspicuous and safer spot. And I just realized I need 2 hands to undo the string on this controller. So I couldn't get it off. Might as well set it down. I got a long flight of not needing it. So what's everybody up to this fine freezing Saturday? Well, freezing if you're anywhere near me. If you're down in like Florida or something, lucky you. But you guys are probably bitching too because you're getting our cold weather right now. And I know I talked to my old man, and it was funny because I was outside tinkering, and he's like, "Aren't you freezing out there?" And I'm telling him like, "No, I actually feel better in the cold. Like, I don't know, it helps with my muscle aches and shit, I guess." And he's telling me it's like 50 there, and that he's wearing like 2 hoodies and one of them wool beanies and like all that kind of crap, and it's exactly what I was wearing here, and it's snowing here. Like Florida softies. They can't handle them 50-degree days. I shouldn't make fun of them now because I can't handle when it gets above like 80. So I'm just backwards. Most people, the cold makes them ache really bad. The cold makes me feel really good. But the heat makes it that I can't breathe worth a dick. And then I start panicking that I can't breathe. Because, you know, oxygen's important. Yeah. It's a shame, it really is, that we need it so much. I also kind of wish I didn't have to hold this lever forward so much, but like, I don't see, oh wait, the trim and pitch was above me, so I do need this. Give me a second here. So, let's go down a little more. Oh, no. need more. -3. Can almost let go. Alright, so now we're on a downward pitch. Let's come back out of that a little bit. So this is the ghetto autopilot. Yeah. So we need... So it looks like we're gonna need it at 5 about. Oh shit. So up and down is how you use those wheels. That was my confusion. I was going left and right. They need to just make it that this shit hand tracks, which I know it does to an extent. But I need it to fully hand track so I can just grab the knob and do its thing. Don't know why it's still pulling up. I thought I had it, maybe 5.4. Five four is back down again. Oh shit. Do 5.2. 5.3. Did I just fucking run out of gas? Swear to God. That says fuel pressure, yes. So this is a company that set me up. So we're on center tank. What if we switch to rear? How many tanks has this freaking plane got? Better be enough to get me where I gotta go. Holy crap. Good thing I noticed that red handle earlier and I was like, oh, it's on center. I'll be good. No. Apparently it has a center and a left. Oh no. So you telling me that this thing won't balance worth a dick? So I gotta actually use one wing at, like, I gotta jump back and forth, otherwise I'll like empty one wing and start leaning one way because I got one full wing and one empty. Because the fuel tanks are in the wings. They're hollow. On most planes. I'm pretty sure it's like all planes, but I could be wrong. That's why it was always so important in movies and stuff when they're shooting the airplane's wings and you're just kind of watching like, oh wow, he shot the plane and nothing happened. You don't even realize what they were trying to show you. So at least I'm not having to push really hard on the lever. I do still have to kind of babysit it, but it does hurt if you have to sit there and like sleep on the lever for an hour. 61 nautical miles. We are at our top speed. I don't know how to read the fuel gauge. It's okay, so that one's empty. So that one's probably the center. That one's getting low. And that one's still pretty full. So should I be like not full throttle? I mean, according to that, green, like that's green. Is green actually red? And I should be in the blue? Or like right here? Like that's the most efficient? Because I know it's usually not efficient to be ripping at the highest RPM. We're gonna lean this bitch out. We're gonna save as much fuel as we can. We don't need torque right now, we're flying. Where's engine temps though? I gotta watch that. Oil, okay, so there's temps. And it kinda looks like we're already kinda high at 60. Ooh. So So we gotta watch that. So when it comes to an engine's fuel mixture, lean and rich is always kind of annoying to say. It sounds so easy, but the problem is it works for both sides of the mixture, oxygen and fuel. So when you say rich or lean, unless you're specifying which one, you're gonna confuse people. Is it rich in fuel? Is it flooding itself? Or is it getting too much oxygen? Which would still be rich and causing problems. I'm just fucking with you. It's fuel. Because if you say rich or lean, you're supposed to always be thinking of fuel. But when it comes to diagnostic, when you're getting codes and stuff and it says rich and lean, the computer doesn't know. So, at least in some of the older cars, it didn't. So you always had to take into consideration that if you had a lean code or a rich code, to make sure you actually looked whether it was like no oxygen, so it thought it was rich because it's just dumping a shitload of fuel in, but really it's the right amount of fuel with no oxygen, if that makes sense. No, that fuel gauge is... I'm not gonna make it on this fuel. I don't know what to do. I mean, I can go higher, which will usually... The thinner the air, the faster you can fly at less power, I believe. I honestly don't know what the heck I can do to not run out of fuel. I didn't even pay attention either to how long this flight was when we started, because I don't know how far I've gone on the fuel I've consumed. Right now I'm kind of slowly climbing so that hopefully I'll be so high that I'll be able to glide the rest of the way when I run out of fuel. And even then I'm not that high. I'm only at... I'm hooked on the ignition switch. I'm only at... I'm not even at 1,000 feet yet. The temp gauge went up. It's at almost 70. 80 looks like it's the beginning of overheat. So far we're still okay. That gauge with the horizontal and the vertical still doesn't really seem to be showing much. The weirder part is, like, it's got an arrow pointing at north, but we're flying west. I really don't know what that is reading. That engine about to freaking putt-putt. I got it. What's this button do? Guess it really doesn't matter if I empty one wing or the other, because I'm going to be dead empty by the time I get there. What is that gauge? Is that RPM? Yes, it is RPM. So, holy shit. For the RPMs to be in the green, it wanted me here. I've been like mad flooring it this whole time. Oh shit. Gotta get my RPMs balanced out here again. Hopefully I figured that out soon enough that I'll be able to make it on the fuel I have left. It really doesn't feel like it's even enough power to stay airborne. Is that what I messed with this? Go to like 0. Come on. I can't see. Look at the gauges instead of the sky. Let's get some throttle back because it's freaking out. And then I'll fix it. Get our RPMs down again. I actually do think that's what it was though. Come on. There we go, 0. So now if I throttle out some more. Yay. We figure things out around here. Just takes time. I'm also kind of flying downward. Which I don't want to do. I want to fly level as much as possible. Starting to ice up. That's not good. So I probably need to start dropping down. How am I looking on temps though? I'm at 65. You would think that's okay. Oh, there's that tank empty. So now, how do I get to the other tank? There we go. So this is the last tank. Hopefully I can make this one last. This is quickly becoming a series of just me crashing planes. Maybe it's a sign that I shouldn't be doing flying. Should keep my ass on the ground. Yeah. So the last time I switched tanks, I was at like 60 nautical miles. So I went 20 on that last tank. And I'm about to run out again. So I'm gonna run out probably with 20 miles left is my guess. And I'm not gonna make it. I wonder what happens if I hit Alt N to skip to descend. Maybe I'm gonna see how far I can get, and if it won't, if I get to the point where it won't make it, I'll hit that, and we'll see what happens. Trying to keep my RPMs like as low as possible. Dude, it's crazy though, because my airspeed is like next to nothing. like 70, I think, or 80. 80. I don't understand how it's saving fuel if I'm not going anywhere. I think the frozen windows, though, are kind of telling us what the weather is like today. Oh, that's my path down there that I'm supposed to be on, but I'm flying kind of high just to make sure I have the altitude I need when I run out of gas. I wonder what river that is. Because, like, if we're heading towards the west coast, we are eventually going to go over Mississippi, which I'm actually kind of excited to see the, like, Mississippi Basin and stuff, so I'm sure that's beautiful. Could really go for an autopilot. Ooh. So the next question comes, can I like shut the plane off and coast for a little bit? How long can I coast like up? Not very long. It's already wanting to drop. Yeah, this plane's not the best at staying up on its own, is it? That's not promising because I did not go very long without the engine. And here I thought the employees would put more than enough fuel in there to be safe. If I'm working for them with their airplane, they should be the ones doing the maintenance and making sure there's enough fuel in it. I don't do maintenance on other people's planes. I'm all out and I keep trying. So we need to get rid of that one. And grab my water. Alright, so that tank has gone through half of what it had when we started in 7 nautical miles. There's no way we're gonna make it. It's just not possible. I doubt I'm even gonna make it to 20,000. If I had to guess, I'll probably be around like 25,000 or 25 nautical miles when I run out. How are we looking? Jeez, we got about an eighth of a tank left. Started at half a tank at 50 nautical miles. The other thing though is I need to make sure that I have enough fuel to actually land. So let's hit Alt N and see what it does. It's kind of cheating, but they also kind of hung me. Yeah, because I'm still out of fuel. So we're gonna tell them that we're coming in.
8 Whiskey Charlie traffic to Haviland, November tree 6, tree 011 miles, east 2100. Ford inbound to land runway 2.
Now I know. That's my cheat for when they screw me. Because really, that is not my responsibility. That is definitely the company that owns the plane's problem. I wouldn't even know where to start and trying to figure out how much fuel to put in it. I would just put it to full every time and make them pay for it. So we're gonna rip around quicker. We gotta get on the ground. We got like a 16th of a tank left here. If you can even measure like that. Sounds kind of silly to me. Alright. Oh no, I just realized that I can't hit the brakes at all. So I'm gonna have to somehow lose a lot of speed. And I'm using my stupid method of coming in fast, so that is not gonna work. Hoping lose speed, lose speed. Turn, turn, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Oh. Oh my jeebers. That is terrifying. Landing gear malfunction, what? I'm on the ground, so I don't care. I'm alive. Woo. That was terrifying. It looks like the hold short is behind me. Try not to tip this thing. Whoa, whoa! Got steering pretty quick there. Hey, there's the windsock. Okay. I wonder how I did landing gear damage. Like maybe the tail wheel? Because I kept lifting it and dropping it. And I mean, there is a load of cargo in here, so I guess, yeah. I don't see how that would have damaged the front. And I'm not complaining. I'm trying to learn. Like, I want to learn from my mistakes for one, but then I also just want to learn because that's just how I am. I like to understand things. If I don't understand it, it's gonna drive me nuts, and then I usually Google shit until I can at least have a basic understanding. I don't need to be like a professional or nothing, but I also don't like being clueless about the things that I'm dealing with. Is this thing about to tell me I'm gonna run out of gas? Like, what's that noise? Stop at hold short. I will when I get there if you stop yelling at me. I am almost out of gas. Taxi? Or don't. Why won't it register? Taxi? It's like not recognizing any, even the keyboard input. If I can't announce the taxi, how do I go to parking? Because it's not going to show me the parking. And I'm on my main screen, so it's not that. Taxi? So then the question becomes, is that voice attack freaking out? No, it's working and it actually recognized all the commands. It's really weird. Taxi? I don't understand why it's not recognizing. Wonder if I can alt N this too. Yeah, I didn't have a choice. It wasn't acknowledging my
Welcome
commands.
to Washington Co. I'm Steve. I manage the reception team.
Hi,
Everything is
Steve.
okay with the cargo, but I guess the flight was pretty rough. I'll leave you to review your flight data. We'll handle the unloading in the meantime.
Okay. Shut the engine down. Congratulations. It was pretty rough. Respect the condition of the aircraft. Crash. Wait. Oh, at the beginning I crashed, yeah. Is that smoke from me fucking up the plane? I didn't think they showed damage. Ooh. At least I'm only losing a little tiny bit of reputation. That's not so bad. And I still got okay amount of XP. Definitely gotta avoid that plane. Holy cow. Okay. But I think that is going to have to be all for now, as it is almost 4 o'clock. So, till next time, peace. Thanks for joining. If you liked today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it goes a long way to helping the channel to grow. Thank you.